السلام عليكم ورحمة الله وبركاته. بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم نحمده ونصلي على رسوله الكريم أما بعد. باب بر الوالدين وصلة الأرحام. We continue our book Riyad-us Saliheen by Imam Nawawi rahmatullahi alayhi. The 40th chapter of the book, and the chapter is with regards to showing kindness and respect to parents and keeping good blood relationship and ties. And the hadith is when Asma bint Abi Bakr as-Siddiq radiyallahu anhuma قالت قدمت علي أمي وهي مشركة في عهد رسول الله صلى الله عليه وسلم فاستفتي رسول الله صلى الله عليه وسلم قلت قدمت علي أمي وهي راغبة أفاصل أمي قال نعم صلي أمك أو كما قال عليه الصلاة والسلام رواه البخاري ومسلم. The hadith is reported by Asma binti Abi Bakr as-Siddiq radiyallahu anha. A little bit about Asma radiyallahu anha. Asma radiyallahu anha is the oldest daughter of Abu Bakr as-Siddiq radiyallahu anha. And if you remember the moment of the hijrah of the Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam, of course, Aisha radiyallahu anha was also present in the household. But Asma radiyallahu anha was the older one who used to take care of the household chores and responsibilities of the household. To the extent that it is mentioned that when Rasulullah ﷺ decided to make hijrah towards Medina, and Abu Bakr radiallahu anhu became his partner and they both left, the father of Abu Bakr radiallahu anhu, his name was Abu Quhafa. He had not accepted Islam at that time. Abu Quhafa accepted Islam a little later. So Abu Quhafa actually went to the house of Abu Bakr radiallahu anhu, and he asked Asma, he said, Asma, you are responsible for taking care of all the money, the wealth in the house. Did your father leave behind anything for you to survive upon while you guys are left behind and he has left? So Asma radiallahu anha said that my grandfather Abu Quhafa had lost his eyesight at that time. So she said, I gathered small pebbles equal to the size of coins, and I put them in a pot where my father used to keep the money. And I placed the hand of my grandfather in the pot, and he moved his hands around and he felt something in there. So he became happy and he thought that there was something left behind. But Asma radiallahu anha said, Wallahi, our father had left nothing, but he had taken everything for Allah and His Rasul sallallahu alaihi wasallam. And of course, as we remember, this was the time that Khadija radiallahu anha and Abu Bakr radiallahu anha are the only two individuals on the face of this earth who received the direct salam of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. And these were both individuals who had sacrificed everything for Allah and His Rasul and the deen of Rasulullah. They left nothing for themselves. To the extent the time of Tabuk, when he was asked, what did you leave behind? He said, I left the name of Allah and His Rasul. So this was the quality. So Asma radiallahu anha plays a big role. That on the moment of hijrah, she was the one who took care of the house of Abu Bakr radiallahu anha. To the extent that when the food was being cooked and being sent to the cave, and it was sent towards Thawr, it was her that was cooking and delivering the food as well. So Asma radiallahu anha plays a big role in the life and seerah and tariq itself. So the hadith is reported by Asma binti Abi Bakr as-Siddiq radiallahu anha, who mentions and says that my mother came to visit me while she was still a mushrika. She still believed in idols and she did not believe in Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. And this is the time in Medina. So I asked the Messenger of Allah sallallahu alaihi wasallam, she said, I asked the Nabi of Allah sallallahu alaihi wasallam, my mother, who has not accepted Islam as of yet, has come to visit me, shall I maintain good relationship with her? Meaning she is not a Muslimah, but she came all the way from Mecca to see me. So Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam said, Naam, sali ummik, irrespective of the faith of your mother and your father, keep good relationship with your parents. Meaning the responsibility of the people to keep good relationship, especially when it comes to blood ties and specifically when it comes to parents. Ulama had mentioned that this was the time of Hudaybiyah, Sulh Hudaybiyah. And some have mentioned that the name of the mother herself was Qutayla binti Abdul Uzza. Ibn Hajar al-Asqalani, the great scholar, the great giant, the great historian, has mentioned that she never accepted Islam. And Abu Bakr radiallahu anhu had parted ways with her even though they had a daughter, Asma radiallahu anha, who he raised, Abu Bakr radiallahu anhu, as a great Muslimah. But Ibn Hajar mentions that Abu Bakr radiallahu anhu parted ways from Qutayla bint Abdul Uzza because she never accepted Islam. So she was the mother of Asma, and of course the wife that he had let go because she had not accepted Islam. And again, it also shows the sense of respect that they had for deen. They asked everything when it came to deen, even though those things were so close to them. They respected the words of Allah and His Rasul sallallahu alaihi wasallam. Last but not least, the lesson from this very particular hadith for many of us who are born in Muslim families, who are blessed to have parents and siblings and relatives who are Muslim, again, it is our responsibility to make sure that we keep those great ties with them. But for those who make the effort and sacrifice and they accept the faith and they leave behind families who may not be Muslim at that time, it is their responsibility and due responsibility to show extra love and affection towards them. Show them the kindness, show them what Islam truly teaches about maintaining ties and blood relationships. And may Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala guide all of us, and of course them and our loved ones, towards Islam and deen, and towards the Quran and the Sunnah of Rasulullah sallallahu alayhi wa sallam. Subhanallah wa bihamdi, subhanakallah wa bihamdik, nashhadu an la ilaha illa anta.